So, hello learners, very good evening. I hope you all have a great festival. Welcome post break sessions. We are starting in a minute. If so far anyone has any question based on our last sessions, then you can ask your questions so that we can move forward. So today we are going to start unit third, or we can say that third session of our subject multimedia. These are the guidelines. And here we have learning objectives for today's session. So in this session, uh, we are going to discuss and explain like the purpose of audio and video capture devices, various authoring tools, and we also describe the use of authoring tools in multimedia creations and apply Hoffman coding to understand data compression techniques. We have a lot of data compression techniques, but if possible, we will cover at least Hoffman coding technique in today's session. So in future sessions, we will further discuss Shannon Fano and arithmetic codings. Those are the backbone of this particular subject. The only like practical part of our session or the subject is algorithms used for data compression. So this is the slide for a quick recap what we discussed so far. In our first session, we discussed about what exactly multimedia objects, how we are creating multimedia objects, what are the various tools, what are the like extensions to be used in multimedia, and different things. In our second session, we discussed about the convergence in multimedia. We have technology, we have hardware, and we have entertainment. So how these three things like technology, communication, and entertainment is offered by upgrading various kind of services, including hardware upgrade, including software upgrade, including uh, the communication speed upgrade, as well as the whole entertainment industry is upgraded in last 15 years just due to the overall convergence. Thereafter, we have memory and storage devices. We also discussed different memory and storage devices. We also discussed communication devices like router, switches, hub, NIC card, etc. Then we discussed multimedia softwares, presentation tools, tools for object generation, video, sound, image capturing. Now, in our today's session, we are going to discuss audio and video capturing devices. We are also going to discuss authoring tools, data compression, and Hoffman coding. One student is requesting to take regular classes. I'm not denying the classes. Actually, it was a holiday break due to your visual side. I was not on holiday. The whole things are like it was considered as a break. So I never denied any class for your session so far. Might be possible in future, whatever happen. But if they are scheduling in regular time zone, then I have no objection to take on every weekend. Apart from that, I do not think any question is coming so far. I'm checking the messages as well as. So we are starting with where we left last time. We discussed video, sound, and image capturing. So devices for capturing multimedia content from the physical world, such as the video cameras, digital cameras, microphones, and scanners, play a crucial role in converting analog signals like light or sound into digital data for processing. So, video camera, what exactly a video camera is? These devices record video footage by capturing images through a lens and converting them into a digital data. So this is exactly what a video is. And they range from professional grade camcorders to the consumer level digital cameras available in mobile as well as in digicams. Uh, Nowadays, like laptop also has a camera who can record the sessions. Uh, Next, we have the various parts of a digital camera. So video camera has digital camera that is capturing, yeah, or like similar to video cameras, it is a digital camera capturing still images rather than video. So they use sensors to convert light into digital data, which offers various features and capabilities for photography enthusiasts and like professionals. Then next is microphone. Each, I think nowadays you all understand what exactly a microphone is. Microphone capture the audio signals by converting sound waves into the electrical signals, and they come in various types, including the dynamic, condenser, and like ribbon microphones, each suited for different recording scenarios and environments. The next is scanners. So scanner digitize physical documents like like photographs or image by converting them into digital files. They typically use optical sensors to capture the content of the document or image and then transfer into like computer for processing as well as for storage. So these are some of the devices used for capturing video, capturing image, capturing sound, as well as converting from uh, analog to digital. So these are the four things. Any doubt? Then I will let you know. Is my voice is okay for you to understand, or I'm speaking a little, or please confirm if it has issue to only one of student or all have some issue with the sound. If it is issue with the sound, then I can change my microphone to the external. Okay, that's fine. So no issue. The next is we were here. So audio and video capturing devices like video capture, cards, webcams, microphones, and screen recording softwares. So I was showing this image to in our last sessions ending. So this was uh, a studio where might be some podcast or like some recordings are to be there, And the purpose of these kind of studios is to uh, create content. Like content can be a video content, and the black, the green chroma used in background can be replaced with digital objects. So any object that is digitally available can be replaced with these kind of chromas. So I was discussing this, in daylights, this kind of green chroma is used, and sometimes we use blue for the night scenes, like if the recording is in dark. So it depends upon the skin tone and making it easier to separate the subject from the background easily. So if this green chroma is there, then the participant who is going to sit on the sofa can never be have a green shirt or like green dress, because that can also be eliminated by the background as well as. So purpose is it is easy. The light is easily reflectable. So light efficiency can be say that like green reflects more light, so making it suitable for well lit indoor shoots, and blue works better in like low light or darker scenes. And some digital sensors are there, like modern camera sensors are more sensitive to green, providing a clear key like sharpen separations. These are some of the reasons why we are using that kind of. And if clear understanding, like for video productions, that kind of setup are like required for easy editings as well as great flexibility. And the second image, that is dark black image, is a screen recording used by the OBS. So OBS is what? OBS is a tool used for screen recording, and that record the whole screen. So if someone is recording something, so there are two ways. Like in the same way, if I'm using a presentation, and I want to record that. So first thing to do is I want to record the presentation that is in the laptop using a screen recorder, whether it is a OBS or some other screen recorder, and we have a camera setup that is recording the author, the person who is doing the like explaining the things. So both the things are combined, and then some digital objects are to be placed, and we are creating a quality video. So these are the audio as well as the video capturing tools. The next is some authoring tools. Do you guys understand what exactly authoring tools? Like anyone heard the name of any of the tools like Adobe Dreamweaver, Articulate Storyline, Camtasia, Adobe Animate, or Unity before? Because normally normal students or normal persons are not using these kind of tools. And so I explain what exactly a authoring tool. So authoring tool are the software applications used to create multimedia applications used to create like multimedia content and interactive data projects without requiring advanced professional or programming skills. So they allow users to combine text, graphics, audio, video, and animation into a cohesive presentation or learning module. If I take an example like Adobe Animate or the Articulate Storyline or the Adobe Captivate, these tools are widely used in e-learning web designing, and multimedia production to develop engaging and interactive materials. Like if I discuss about the Adobe Dreamweaver, starting with the Adobe Dreamweaver, it's a powerful web development tool that enables users to design, code, and manage web services, websites with ease. Like nowadays, a lot of cloud-based applications are there to develop websites, including we have WordPress, we have Joomla, and thousands of tools are also there which are providing the same functionality. Apart from that, we have various websites are also there, like WooCommerce or so many others are also there, which are providing you the functionality to create a website without programming skills. But Adobe Dreamweaver is the tool from that time when there was no cloud there. Like I'm discussing about like 15 years ago or more than 15 years ago. That time cloud services were not available, and things like WordPress or Joomla were not present at that time. So Dreamweaver was the only option for those who were not technically sound or the professionally uh, like program oriented persons. So it has the similar functionality, like on one side code is going to show you, and on the other side it is showing the visuals, like whatever you are doing in a drag and drop, like you have a icon, you have a mm, like logo of the website. So you do not need to type or code anything, you just need to replace the logo, or whether it is an image, whether it is a text, then there is a website title, then there are some paragraphs, there are some other uh, like tools or some gadgets are there on the website. So it was a drag and drop, it was replacing the old content to the new content. So that was one of the great tool previously as well as nowadays. So nowadays it is like AI enabled tool. Most of like all the Adobe tools are AI driven. So they are creating the content as well as they are creating the images. If you are giving some scenarios, they will create the whole website, and you can edit the content as well. As like if you want to create a website, like you want to create a blog, and you are giving the whole scenario, like I want to create a blog, I want to display these kind of pages. One page could be a like contact us page, second page could be about us page, third page could be a profile page. So it will create a demo website to you, and based on that you can easily create edit your names and further details. If you are giving the name and details as well as whole website using a simple AI prompt. So this is the power of AI. Then second is articulate storyline. So what exactly a storyline is? It's a popular e-learning authoring tools used to create interactive and engaging online courses. It features a user-friendly interface, drag and drop functionality, and a wide range of templates as well as the interactions. So what exactly it is doing? Like one of the tool I think you are using, I don't know whatever the platform it has, but like in US or Canada, most of the people are using only one of the tool, whether it is a Blackboard, whether it is a Canvas or the Brightspace. These three tools are the popular tools for like for students who are engaged in online courses. So these tools are and we can easily customize those tools, and such tools can be created using such authoring tools like Articulate Storylines. So all the functionalities to be provided for e-learning platforms are to be used in that. Next is Camtasia. So Camtasia is a versatile screen recording and video editing software that allow users to create professional quality video tutorials and presentations. It offer features for recording screen activities, additional annotations, and editing video footage. So you can use those kind of tools if they have some free license available, or might be uh, some features for student are to be there, because almost all the tools around the globe have some student feature, like if you are a student, you can use it as a tool, like in free, or might be in a simple version is available, because almost all the industry is targeting students, because in future, if you are handy with those tools, then you will be the next customer for those. Next is Adobe Animate. So Animate is formerly known as Adobe Flash Professional. So it is a multimedia authoring tool used to create interactive animation games and multimedia content for web and other platforms. So like most of the students, the students who are in pre-nursery, nursery, KG, they are reading some books. Those books are colorful books. The graphics of those books are to be developed using whether a Flash Professional or the Animate. So they are designing the content that is uh, very creative and uh, to attract the kids. And last we have Unity. Unity is primarily uh, like known as the game development platform. Unity is also used to create interactive multimedia experiences, including the 3D content for website, VR experiences, and augmented reality experiences. I hope you understand what exactly we discussed the VR and AR experiences in our first lecture. We will discuss more in detail in our upcoming lecture about the VR and AR in detail. Apart from that, we have some card and page-based authoring tools. So card and page-based authoring tools are multimedia development tools that organize content in a series of cards or pages, similar to like slides in a presentation. So each card or page can contain text, image, audio, video, or some interactive elements, and user navigate between these cards or pages using buttons, either or can be a link. So example include the like HyperCard, we have Adobe Captivate, we have Microsoft Sway, Apple's iBook Author, PowerPoint is also there, we have Toolbook, a lot of tools are there. So here we are discussing about like Adobe Captivate. We already like discussed in our last slide. So Captivate is a versatile e-learning authoring tool that allow users to create interactive courses and simulations. Simulations are kind of some interactive logics to be used, and it offer features for designing responsive content, incorporating multimedia elements, and assessing learners progress. So commanding any of these tools can make you to earn more these days, because nowadays things are uh, less in text, more in image and videos. That is the current trend, because an image can be 1,000 times better than a text, because whatever you are typing in a text or in a paragraph and you are sending to someone, no one is interested to read that text. But if the same thing is uh, like written on an image, that image can be easily readable, and it's kind of eye catching for all the persons nowadays. Like, I'm writing a lot of stuff in our presentation, but the purpose of this stuff is not to you are going to read, but in future if there is some recording there and you want to listen the recording, so the content is showing to you. But if there is no recording, then I'm just displaying the name like Adobe Captivate. Whatever I know about the Adobe Captivate, I will describe to you. But recording perspective, I have to show some content, because in future if you are listening the recording again and again, then you have some guidance like one or two line about that particular topic. So it's not just only the audio, but some visuals are also there to show you a brief about the topic. In the same way, we have some other tools, including the Microsoft Sway. It is also a digital storytelling tool that enable users to create interactive presentation, report, and like newsletters. And can anyone say that what exactly a storytelling is? Anyone of you can describe me what exactly a storytelling is? Because it is very important to understand in future if you are going for a job, then whether it is a UI/UX job, whether it is a uh, development job, this particular word storytelling will be will be audible thousands of times, because nowadays some dictionaries little changed, and the only word storytelling describe a lot of things. It is showing the animations, it is showing the images, it is showing the videos, and it is showing the whole picture. So storytelling tools are those kind of tools like uh, if I annotate something, uh, like if we have certain steps for what, steps to create to create something. Like if I'm showing that this is step 1, this is step 2, this is step 3, this is step 4, and this is step 5, and I'm marking nothing, just an arrow in between these, like this is a storytelling. What I'm saying, this is what first we do, this is second what we do, this is third what we do, then fourth, then it is moving to the fifth. It is nothing like but a comics characters. So comics was describing a single page into multiple views. So it was easily describing, after this particular view you are going to read this one, then after this you are going to read this one. So in the same way we have a storytelling, whether it is a web development, whether it is a software development, each and everything is a kind of storytelling. You will ask question how web development is storytelling. So storytelling means in our first like lecture I was discussing with you, there are some steps of a project. What are those steps? We have some problem, we are identifying the problem at first stage, thereafter we are breaking that problem into multiple sub problems. It is the second step. Like if nowadays we are going to start, it's a like a wedding session is season is going to start. So wedding is kind of a project. So in that wedding season, uh, the whole event is a wedding. This is the project. and we are breaking the events into multiple shorter events. This is a kind of breaking down the whole story. And one particular event is kind of one part of the story. And we are successfully achieving that event. And mean in the same way, we are successfully achieving all the events, and we have the whole project successfully completed. And there is no chance of delaying anything. And in the same way, if we are committing in case of like softwares or any industry where we are working as a professional, so we are trying to complete the work on time and accurately. So storytelling is giving us the same way we want to achieve something. If someone is has a message. Yes, sort of like the Pandeji is right. Storytelling is what we have some chunks of events, and we are creating the timeline for each event, and we are successfully achieving the each event. In the same way, when we have a software development or the website development, we the starting phase is like requirement gathering. We are gathering the requirements. Then second phase is completing the design. Design means UI UX, how pages will look like and how functionality will go through. If design is ready, then we are going to start the development. Then development and testing are at the same level, because we are nowadays shifting to agile. So developer is developing and tester is parallelly doing the testing of all the thing. And in the same way, those two steps are working together. And if there is change required, suggested by the developer as well as the tester, then designer is immediately changing the step. It is not a waterfall model, it is a agile model. And the same things are doing, and we are tracking each and every activity. And the whole process is in iteration. Like we are checking each and everything after every 2 weeks. And we are finding the progress. If we are lacking behind, then we will change the approach, whether in case of capacity planning, or whether it is like identifying the blockers or uh, impediments. So this is the storytelling, the whole thing. I took 5-10 minutes of yours, but it will give you the whole scenario in longer future. Like you will be a developer or you will be a part of any process. The storytelling will always be part of your life. So all these software are working in the same way. I'm stopping the drawings and then moving forward. Multimedia building blocks. I think this we already discussed in our past. What exactly multimedia building blocks? Audio, video, photo, image, animation, interactivity, illustrations, AI, like AR, VR, all these are multimedia building blocks. I'm skipping this slide. This was the topic in between. Next is sound MIDI, musical instrument digital interface. So it is a technical standard facilitating communication and synchronization among uh, electronic musical instruments and computers and other compatible devices. Like if you have uh, like heard any live musical concert or like band show, then you will see that the band show was of 1 hour, but they were checking mic testing for 2 hours. That is the irony, because it is not something like each and everyone is playing their own tune. So they have to set up and synchronize with each other. And that synchronization is important, because if we want to listen symphony music, so symphony music means each and every instrument has some coordination with other instrumentation, and that coordination require a lot of time. Nowadays various softwares are available who are describing the setup is matching or not, but previously it was taking a lot of time due to its manual uh, effects. But nowadays a lot of quality softwares are there who are immediately describing, like guitar is the sound of the guitar is compatible with the like violin or the like flute or any other instrument that is to be part of that the whole band. So this is like sound MIDI software that is used as a multimedia tool. Is it okay? I think not a lot of things to describe, but I'm describing what you can easily understand and can write. This is like whole setup. A system is describing whatever you are listening, and it is compatible or not, and it is adjusting accordingly the the sound as well as the uh, bass and like various other things. Then we have some digital audio formats. Like digital audio refers to the sound that has been converted into the digital format, enabling it to like store, edited, and transmitted using computers and other digital devices. This conversion process involves sampling analog audio signals at regular interval and quantizing the amplitude values into the digital data. Why we are always saying that it is like a little tricky. The reason is we are capturing the audio. That audio is captured and converted into analog to digital. So whenever we can, like in other terms, I'm explaining, like if you ever hear the cost of the microphones used in podcast, so like the color microphones or some other kind of microphones, those has a small mic on the camera, on the collar, they have a very uh, like the cost is very high. If I was one of the mic I was using in studio was has a 70,000 to 1,50,000 price. Why it is so high? Because they have some noise cancelling features. Because whenever you are uh, like capturing analog sound to digital, when we are converting, other than the voice, some digital analog noise is also going to be the digital noise. So how we can tackle that? So we can have some ANC, that advanced anti-noise cancellation, like noise cancellation feature are there, and due to that their costs are high. So whenever we are converting the analog into digital, we have various kind of uh, like tools and algorithms are also there, and we have various uh, like frameworks or the formats are also there. Like we have MP3, we have WAV, we have AIFF, we have LAC. So these all are some of these are like lossless compression based, and some are like lossy compression based. So those who have the high format, like a simple 5-minute audio song has 50 MB space, so that might be a lossless algorithm. But if we are we have a 3 hour movie, 3 hour audio video movie, which is of like 100 MB only space, so that has a compression, and that is a like lossy compression is there, and we can easily find that the visual quality is degraded, audio quality is also degraded, and the pixels are not up to the mark, and as well as the audio is also of low quality. So all these are format. Each format has its own feature. Like WAV format has a high quality audio recordings. We have MP3. So MP3 is uh, used as a compressed audio format. The quality is uh, okay. We can say that it is acceptable, but not of a very high quality. So it has a high compression, and when I'm going to discuss data compression technique, so there is a difference. Difference is what, either we have to balance between high compression and high quality. What we need, if we are compressing a lot, the quality is degraded. If we are compressing less, then the quality is okay, but the file size is also not very compressed. So there is a vice versa between compression as well as the quality, because if size is reduced, then quality is also reduced. If size is not reduced, then quality is good, but we are no longer achieving that particular size. So this is all about all these. Now we are going to start data compression. We have 15 minutes, and I will try to explain what exactly a data compression is. Then we will try to uh, discuss Hoffman coding. If it will not be completed, then we will cover the Hoffman coding from the next lecture. Means I'm going to discuss. If someone has some doubts, then we will cover in our next lecture as well. So, what exactly a data compression is, and why we are using data compression. Data compression is the science, or we can say that it's an art of representing information in a compact form. Compact means having been the domain of relatively small group of engineers and scientists, it is now ubiquitous, or it has been one of the critical enabling technology for the ongoing digital multimedia like revolutions for decades. So without compression techniques, none of ever growing internet, digital TV, mobile communication, or increasing video communication would have been practically developed. But I'm saying that if you are uh, recording 1 minute video with your Samsung Ultra mobile, like S24, S25 Ultra mobile, or like Apple's i15, iPhone 15, 16, 17, or whatever the version it is, 1 minute of recording with high quality, like maximum resolution, but you understand what will be the size of that 1 minute recording. Can anyone share their thoughts? Like 1 minute recording from your mobile phone, the best in industry, either Samsung or Apple, with the highest resolution available. Then what will be the size of that 1 minute recording? If anyone can Google it, then you can easily see that the recording could be of like 200 MB to like uh, 500 MB or 700 MB up to that. And if you are going to share that like 500 MB audio like video to using a WhatsApp, and WhatsApp is going to send without compression. So 500 MB means one third of your whole day's data. And if you have a 3-minute video, then it means it is taking like 1 GB around or more data to send. And if you are you have multiple videos to be there, then the thing is, I'm saying without compression, nothing is possible. We are whatever we are capturing, and we are sending at as it is without compression, like our normal image is of like 8 to 15 MB, and we have 30 images. So 500 MB data is also there of 15 20 or 30 images. So it is not possible to use. And if the same amount is used, then it might take like 15-20 minutes to send that images to someone else. So what WhatsApp is using a compression technique by which it is reducing the size and sending the images. Because if you don't want to send the compressed image, then you are choosing as a document, or whether you are using a HD definition, which is like using 6 times higher than the normal quality. So various formats are available, but by default they are compressing and sending the images to someone else. Because prime task is to send the image. Prime task is not to the high quality or not to the very high quality. Prime task is to send the image, and WhatsApp is doing it with compression. And in the same way, if you are streaming like any like streaming any or T20 match, and it has a high quality resolution like a 4K or 2K, it will give you like 15 minutes, 20 minutes, or like 1 hour or 2 hour maximum duration from your whole data of the day. So compression is always required. And other than the data, the other thing is we need that high speed to be used to access that. If you have at least 200 Mbps or 300, 400 Mbps, then it is almost possible to view, otherwise it is not possible. Means but I want to say that internet is okay nowadays, but if we move 5 years back, it was not possible to use that speed that nowadays available. Normally 100 200 Mbps easily available, but previously not that speed was available, but the tasks were same. We have to send images, we have to upload documents. So compression is each and everywhere. Data compression is the process of reducing the size of the data to save storage space and transmission time. Data compression is also referred to as a bit rate reduction or source coding. This technique is used to reduce the size of large images. How we are doing and what are the benefits? The major benefits of using it: represent data in a less redundant function, remove the redundancy in the data, and implement coding, including both encoding and decoding. And what exactly the meaning of encoding as well as the decoding? We have some original data, we want to encode the data. Encoding means compression. We are compressing original data, and that compressed form is the compressed data. And encoding means converting from original to compressed, and decoding means from compressed to the original. And there are two types of algorithm. One algorithm is lossless compression and another is lossy compression. In case of lossless algorithm, like we might have this image. In case of lossless compression, we can achieve the same image as it is from the compressed image, whether it is an image or whether it is of any form of data, but we can achieve without losing anything. That is the lossless. And lossy means like if we have 1 MB image and we are compressing that image to like 500 KB. So after converting to 500 KB, if we want to another decompressing or decoding it to 1 MB, it could not be possible if we were using lossy compression. But in case of lossless compression, it is possible to achieve the same thing again. So mostly I will describe you in detail where we are using lossless compressions, where we are using the lossy compressions. On this particular slide, you are easily viewing some of the lossless compression algorithm names and some lossy compression algorithm names. Like out of these, we are going to discuss like Hoffman coding, that is lossless compression, and if we have time, then we will also discuss LZW compression. This is used in case of network. So whenever we are sending anything, then LZW is converting to lossless form. Then we have transform coding, vector quantization, wavelength transform, and DCT. All these are lossy compression. They are providing most of the work that is to be used, because lossy compression, not the things like it is not converting to the original, but sometimes we do not require from compressed to the original one. So whatever the pixels or the data is lost, that can never be recovered. But that is like we, in some of the cases, we do not require that kind of things. So what are the benefits of using data compression? It reduces the storage space, the first thing, because sometimes it is difficult to store that amount of data. Like 1 MB, like a 1 minute video is having a size like 300 to 400 MB. Then we have to reduce the either the size and or either the compression of the data. Second is faster data communication, because we have limited speed to achieve. We have like in case of mobile, we have 50 to 60 MB per second data transfer rate. But in case of fibers like Jio and Airtel providing 200 to 1 GB, up to 1 GB plan is available in India. And if we have same amount of data in compressed form, so data transmission is faster. Third is cost saving. If we are reducing the storage space, then in the same space we have more amount of data, so we have cost is already reduced. And improved performance means in applications where data needs to be accessed frequently, such as a web server or database, using compressed data can improve the performance by reducing the time needed to read or transmit data. Like if you have a website and that website is dynamic, and on that dynamic website you have a couple of images available. If you are not compressing and putting the images, then the large images could be taking more time to load the image. The whole website is loaded, but that image is not loaded due to their high size, or like the quality is excellent. So that are some of the issues to be resolved with data compression. Next is enhanced user experience. It means compressed data can lead to faster loading time for web pages, streaming media, or downloading files, improving the overall user experience. And next is backup efficiency. Yes, if we have limited storage, then compressed files are easily backed up with greater flexibility. And last is security. Images are sometimes to be used as a security, like some compression algorithms, including the encryption features, which can enhance the security of data during transmission or storage by protecting it from unauthorized access. Yes, these are some of the features. Then we have uh, history of data compression. Like we are started in 1000 BC, then thereafter 1829 we had a Braille code algorithms or things were there. Then when we move to 1975, like 1950s, Hoffman codes were there. 1975, arithmetic coding is introduced. Then 1977, dictionary-based compression is there. And in 1990s, the things are changed because more softwares were there, more compression techniques are there. Data was increasing as we had cameras and a lot of uh, image capturing tools are there. So after 1990s, a boom was there in data compression, and we have a lot of techniques to compress the variety of data with the ease. Then we will discuss Hoffman coding, and we are running out, but we will next time start with Hoffman coding, and then Shannon-Fano coding and arithmetic uh, coding as well as. So please don't miss next class, because it will give you a solid understanding of how data compression works and what are the techniques. Like it has some tree-based algorithms. I have a couple of like videos are also there to show you how exactly that Hoffman coding is working. So first I will give you brief videos, and then I will explain with various examples. So if you have any questions so far, we can take it. We have a couple of questions, like Rahul has Pandey is sharing that 1 minute 39-second video can take 1.1 GB data in document form. Like that is super. 1 GB is like the whole day's data. Its main benefit to save storage space and reduce transmission time. So save storage space, reduce transmission time, and it is also like providing the security as well. As reduce transmission time means it is like taking less data to send, and taking less data means you have to pay less, so cost effective. Otherwise, sending a 1 minute video will cost around like 15 rupees to be the whole day's video. Lossless, lossy, reduce size. Okay, then we will discuss more in detail. If you have some time, then you can check lossless and lossy compressions. And if anyone is going to watch any animation video of Hoffman coding for our next lecture, it will be great. So thank you guys. We are ending our session here, and don't miss next session. Thank you for listening carefully. Bye bye. Have a great day. We will meet same time.